married about 60 years ago, we wound up with a huge waffle maker, cooked 4 at a time, weighed about as much as a Buick engine, and was just about as old-fashioned as you could get, except that you didn't put it on a wood fire. It was so heavy and so clunky, and we used it so little, that I decided to leave it in Oklahoma when we moved here. But we miss waffles, so the other day I decided to go down to Walmart and buy a new waffle maker. And I've got it here and I'm going to open it up. It's a Faberware, good old American name. Of course, it's made in China. The reason we've lost so many things, people keep blaming the manufacturer, saying they're greedy is the reason they're moving overseas. The reason they're moving overseas is they're just taxed so highly here, and so many requirements and unions and everything like that, that in order to stay in business, they either had to move or do something. So they moved. They had 3 different ones there, all selling for less than $20. Here it is, a book written in Chinese, written in English and Spanish. See if they wrote it in real English or English. Well, that's the Spanish side. Here it is in English. 2-slice waffle maker with removable plates. That's another reason that I picked this one, is for the removable plates. And the third reason I bought it, it can store standing up. Got a latch here on the front to lock it shut. And, oh, there it is. There's the removable plate. It's made of cast aluminum. Looks nice, nicely made, non-stick. Got a cal rod heater there and over temperature. And here's the bottom one, does exactly the same thing. It would be nice if they could be turned over and used on the back side, but they are indented back there. It'd be nice to have a smooth griddle on the back. And it's not too heavy. Nice looking. It says power's on, ready. Pretty simple and straightforward. So, the only thing to do with a new waffle maker is make waffles. So I'm going to make waffles for breakfast. The instructions called for 2 cups of mix or flour for 2 waffles. Those are bigger waffles than normal. That's equal to about 4 hotcakes. And I'm going to use Krusty's mix because it's easy and everything's in it. There's 2 cups of mix and 1 1/3 cups of water to mix it. I don't know, but that looks like it's going to be a lot of mix for 2 waffles, but read the instructions and try to follow them. Okay, the green light is on. That's the ready light, means it's ready to cook. Take the whisk out of here, and I sprayed this with Pam. I don't know, but it looks like 2 cups of mix is going to be way too much for that it's trying to run over as it is. Close the lid and we'll check it out and see what happens. Well, that proves that 2 cups in there is way too much batter, because it ran over out of both ends and made a mess on top of the cabinet I had to clean up. But the second instruction says cook until the steam starts coming off. Well, it's steaming good now, so I'm going to let it cook. Well, it stopped steaming. Let's see here if it's going to open. That little latch is hot. Yeah, and they look done. All we have to do is figure out a way to get those suckers. There it comes. Well, that looks pretty good, everything considered. Except the mess that it made here when it ran over, because the instruction book is absolutely wrong. It does not take 2 cups of batter to make 2 waffles. And I've got a nasty waffle iron to clean up here now. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that other cup in here. Which looks about right to me. That looks like about the right amount of batter for a waffle iron to me. Try it with that. In the meantime, we'll have breakfast on the other 2. Okay, there it is on the table. Waffle with scrambled eggs and sausage for Sunday breakfast. You can't get much better than that. Even though the waffle maker instructions were a little bit off. I guess it was a translation from Chinese to English that got them.